I apologize to all Bears fans. Justin Fields, a man who I've criticized this season for being absolutely trash, just had the game of his life. Today I'll be breaking down how historical Justin Fields' performance was against the Dolphins and how meaningful it actually is to this organization. For starters, Justin Fields and the Bears were struggling to start the year. They started off their season 2-1. However, Justin Fields was just not playing good. Through week 1 to week 4, Cooper Kupp caught more receptions than Justin Fields had made completions. And then I sat there and watched the Bears on Thursday night against the Commanders, and holy cow, that was one of the worst games I have ever watched. Only putting up 7 points at home against the Commanders. Just look at this missed wide open touchdown from Justin Fields. And just look at these pictures post-game. Even this guy is contemplating whether he's a good quarterback. But my lord, that must have been the moment that changed him, because he's now turned into a demigod. The week after that, in week 7, they absolutely bummed the Patriots on primetime in New England. Fields rushed for 88 yards and a touchdown, and also threw one as well. Putting up 33 points on primetime against Bill is pretty impressive. So then I thought to myself, okay, he had a pretty solid game, didn't think much of it. And then the following week against the Cowboys, yeah, they lost 49-29, but Fields plays on the offensive side of the ball. He threw 0 picks, had a rushing touchdown. On top of that, 2 passing touchdowns, and overall put up 29 points against a top defense in Dallas, a defense that has given trouble to many teams this year so far, and it was in Dallas. After impressive performances in the previous 2 starts, Justin Fields raised his game to an even higher and historic level on Sunday. At home against the Dolphins, and this game alone is Justin Fields' best game he's ever had in his career, and a historical quarterback game to say the least. Justin Fields recorded 178 rushing yards on 15 attempts, which is the most rushing yards by a quarterback in regular season history. And on top of that, had a 61-yard rushing touchdown. For those who are saying he's a running back and not a quarterback, he also threw for 3 touchdowns with no interceptions and a stellar 106.7 passer rating. He topped Mike Vick's record of a 173-yard rushing game, and also topped the longest run by a Bears quarterback, which was previously held by Vince Evans' 58-yarder over 40 years ago. Fields also became the first player in league history to rush for at least 140 yards and throw for 3 or more touchdown passes in a game since at least 1950. So this leaves the question, is Justin Fields good? Is Justin Fields legit? To be honest, I wrote off Justin Fields, especially after that Thursday Night Football game. I haven't seen anything special from him in the league, and now that he has shown what he can do, not just this week, but the previous 2 weeks in the league, Justin Fields will have an NFL career. To be completely fair to him as well, Justin Fields is the most sacked quarterback in the league, even more sacked than Joe Burrow. He came into Chicago in a bad situation and has proven the things that he can do over these past 3 weeks. Obviously, he may not be the best pocket passer, he may not have the best arm, and even though I believe you need those traits to become a Super Bowl winning quarterback, you don't necessarily need those traits to have an NFL career. Does Justin Fields have a future? The answer is now yes. However, the Bears must do a good job in drafting, especially O-linemen, and after seeing a glimpse of what Justin Fields can do, if I were a Bears fan, I would be excited. Now, if Justin Fields continues to play like this, more teams will start to implement a QB spy and learn how to stop those free runs, and Fields could be hit with the reality that he does need a good arm, just like what happens to Lamar sometimes. Regardless, after seeing what he could do with the poor O-line and mediocre arm development, the Bears should be looking to cater their whole offense towards Justin Fields in the next 3 years. That means building an O-line and perhaps picking up a star tight end. You see the connection Justin has with Cole Kmet. You see the connection Lamar has with Mark Andrews. Imagine if Justin Fields were to have a Mark Andrews type player. That would be outstanding for this offense. Over the past 3 games, he's read the defense very well and developed an understanding when to rush and when to throw a flat or outside route. If the Bears were to get a star tight end or develop a star tight end, that would be a recipe Justin Fields would love to eat. It'll be interesting to see what Fields can do in the next upcoming games and throughout the season. He has a good matchup schedule the next 3 weeks. However, 3 of his last 4 games include the Eagles, Vikings, and Bills. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how he reacts to those defenses. Altogether, Justin Fields has proven to the haters that he can be special.